Hi everybody, I'm Lotta Jorgensen from Fool Magazine. I'm going to introduce this session. It's amazing to meet chefs from different parts of the world and watch how they embrace cooking techniques and traditions from different cultures. How they form a personalized cuisine that is impossible to label other than with their own name. They are creating a new way of approaching food. But not only that, they also put a great effort in creating an atmosphere for the diner. An atmosphere different from the traditions of dining, of fine dining. Letting their own personalities be visible in all aspects of the dining experience. These new type of chefs, or as we fools like to call them, gastronomic artists, are also extremely conscious about produce. They challenge the farmers, fishermen, and themselves in finding new ways of providing the restaurants with ingredients of exquisite quality by having close relationship to the producers and developing a mutual trust. The time and effort put into breeding a cow or nursing an aubergine will, through these chefs' hands, be respected all the way to the plate that lands in front of the guests in the restaurant. It's daring to break the rules. And here I will let PA introduce the first chef, André Chiang.
So, originally from Taiwan, André Chiang was trained in France under great chefs like Gagnère, Troisgros, Robuchon, and Pascal Babot at L'Astrance. In Singapore, he's chef and owner at his André restaurant, which he daringly opened in Singapore's Chinatown on the street next to the red light district, now a trendy location. He combines Mediterranean accents and French techniques with an almost philosophical approach. He serves diners one menu based on an Octaphilosophy, following 8 words and ideas: unique, pure, texture, memory, salt, south, artisan, and terroir. And at the restaurant, they serve only biodynamic wines. Please welcome a truly inspirational and great chef, André Chiang.
Hi, I am Andre from Restaurant Andre. It's great to be here. It's totally worth to fly 22 hours. And today we're going to talk about the capital of flavors, and it's kind of a surprise for me to talk about this because it's quite complicated. Me being an Asian, I was born in Taiwan. I grew up in France, and I arrived in Singapore 5 years ago. And so, what is my cuisine? And I'm still looking for a definition of my cuisine. So, I just have a quick introduction, so you kind of know where we are. And also, I think that plays an important role of what is Singapore and what is my type of cuisine. So here is also, can we click the... Thank you. Thank you. So we have small restaurants, 30 seats, 16 staff in total. In 16 staff, we have 13 nationality, so almost everybody has different nationality. So for me, in a way that I enjoy the way it is. I know purposely want it to be like that because only talk about potato. You have different perspective about potato. You have German, you have Japanese, you have the American. Everybody has different idea about potato. So that's the way that we work. So this is our restaurant. we don't have a menu, so all the menus we create on a daily basis. The lunch is a menu that we create in the morning. So once the producer arrives at 8, 9 o'clock in the morning, it gives us 3 hours to create a menu for lunch. And after lunch, we create a menu for dinner. So yeah, carte blanche. And based on everything that we have, we create a menu and look at what the people are arriving, and we allocate the table, and we move the table around based on their business, their birthday party, or so we put them on 3 different floors. Because it is a house, so we have a library, we have dining room, we have the table in front of the kitchen. So the Octaphilosophy, that's the way that we work. We have 8 different elements represent 8 different dishes. That's one of the dishes that we're going to present about artisan. So I found this dish is pretty interesting that I wanted to work on something with aubergine. The aubergine, I feel it's very Chinese in a way, and it's very French. That kind of reflects who I am, where I come from, and so that is the dish that how I started the idea. And I said, can I find any other ingredients that has the same concept, being very Chinese in a way, very French. So I realized there's a duck tongue and cockscomb. It's being probably the only place that eats duck tongue, cockscomb, and aubergine. It's Chinese and French. Mm. So you can say it's a very Chinese dish, or you can say it's a very French dish. So that's how I started the idea. So yeah, later we'll do the demo quickly about the dish. And this is the wine list of our restaurant. So it's a wine journal, and then we slot in our wine into a wine journal. So the idea is I don't like to have people in the house and reading the menu. I feel it's a behavior of consuming. So that kind of kill the atmosphere. I'd rather to have someone next to the window and a reading journal, but actually he's ordering the wine. So I feel that the whole picture looks nicer. And at the same time, normally after you order the wine, you will put the wine list away. But in our wine list, people say, can I hold it a little bit longer? You know, I want to look at the inside. So I like the way that it is, you know, it's not just we're selling a product. I want people to really enjoy it and feel it as a house. So yeah, that's it. Now I want to show you, thank you. As we don't have a lot of time, so I will try to work faster. Because now the 3 chefs is waiting behind me. So the idea is aubergine, cockscomb, and duck tongue, and something really earthy, really artisan. So here I use the stock to cook aubergine peeled with cockscomb and duck tongue. I don't know if you can see, yeah. So it is a natural collagen, yeah. It's a natural collagen, so we don't need to add gelatin or anything. So once we braid this for a very, very long time, about 5 hours, after that, we take out the aubergine. Once we take out the aubergine, put it in a room temperature, it starts to gelify. It's a natural collagen. So it sucks up all the flavors, really earthy flavor, like a sponge from the stock, from the cockscomb and duck tongue. And then we just fry the duck tongue as crispiness, and we keep that gelatin stock as a coating. So we use everything that we have here. I'm gonna show you. That's the aubergine. So cut them into a dice. Let me get a knife. Okay, you can see it's very, very soft. So we cut them into dice. You can already see this very gelatinous. So I'll use this. We strain the stock and we do a coating. And we chop the cockscomb. We chop the cockscomb and we smear on top of the aubergine. So that's the aubergine. And then we smear it on top of it. Oh, let me get the, where is the spatula? So we're gonna put it on top of it, just like that, okay? Here I have one that is already done, and we have to quickly shack it so it freezes. Then after that, we're gonna coat it with the stock that we have here. We need a deep fryer. Yeah. So now I'm gonna dip it with the stock here. You'll see once the aubergine's really cold, it jellifies right away.
Would you say that the gelatin is the most typical Chinese part of this dish?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. You will find it not just cockscomb and duck tongue. You can also find in Chinese practice they have a braised abalone with goose palm. That is really classic. And also same in the French cuisine. So I think it's really interesting to see that there's so many practice in common. So now I take this down. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 piece, and then I will fry some duck tongue to finish the dish. We trim off the aubergine, and then we blend it, just blend it, and with a little bit of smoked salt, so you make like a smoked aubergine. So we have the braised aubergine and coated with the stock of gelatin, and smoked aubergine puree, and then fried duck tongue. To fry the duck tongue. We fry it until nice and crispy. Can you look at it? And also fry all of them. Yeah. So this is our stock until really crispy. I need to get a plate. We don't have another one. We don't have another one. So now I want to finish the dish with the aubergine that were coated. So it's like a jelly, but inside it's really soft. And I'll put some, maybe some caviar on one of them. And the rest of them. Fry all of them. Fry all of them. The head. And then I have some busoro. Take more. Take more.
So, what word does this dish represent?
Sorry?
Is it terroir or salty, pure?
This one also is terroir.
Terroir.
Yeah. So for us, we don't. The way that we work in our restaurant, we don't work with. We don't work with the dish itself. We work with the components. You realize that in Chinese restaurant, they can have 250 dishes in the menu, but you cannot do it in a Western restaurant. Why? Because in Chinese kitchen you work with component. So when you order a sweet and sour pork, or you will order a kung po chicken, you have 7 components, but maybe 5 of them are the same. And so in our restaurant, we work with components like alphabet. In the morning we decide, okay, we have mushrooms, so we pickle the mushrooms. We have asparagus, we do asparagus puree. We have some vegetable, we make a broth. But what is the last final dish? We don't know. We can have 25 different combinations. Or there is a vegetarian guest coming in. We can easily put up a menu by using asparagus cream with the other components. So it makes us really flexible to do a dish. And so that's the way that we work. And this is the first time I do it. And a lot of dish in our restaurant is the same. We do it on the last minutes. So
That's extremely interesting. I always wondered how a Chinese restaurant can have such a big menu. I didn't really know that.
yes, yes. So now I'm gonna finish the dish. With smoked aubergine. Some fried duck tongue. And a bit of pine salt. And on the side, I will serve a little bit of the like a snack of the pine and fried duck tongue with pine salt inspired by Chef Isaac. He's stand next to me, so I like his pine salt very much. So
Oh, good.
yeah, so we decided to do a dish instead of the fried chicken. We do fried duck tongue. It's not really nice and crispy, and then it brings a little bit of a taste of the season. So yeah, that's my dish for today. Thank you.
Fantastic, thank you. So the salt was from Isaac McHale?
Yes.
Yeah, fantastic.
I was trying to do the salt, but my session was too early. I just finished the last one. We tried to find a mortar to do it. So yeah. But it's great to have friends back you up with something that you don't need, right? So yep. And then this is some of the duck tongues with pine salt. Thank you.
Thank you so much.